All right. So what we're doing tonight, guys, we're doing my GG+R replays where we do our tournaments from SoCal, where we end up going over just, I mean, we don't really stream these, so we wanted to make sure we stream them kind of, this is our live event, even though they're recorded matches. Stream them like locally on the Neighbor Media. And so because of that, we want to go ahead and just do a community thing where we can watch them all together and we can stream them together and things like that. So, again, this is a local recording, so we've done it before. This was from the last one where we had Warriors Path over at Worlds Collide. You know, and this also helps us do it so we can stream at more reasonable time and make sure that we upload them on a regular fashion, at a regular timely fashion, things like that. So, let's see here. Is this looping? There we go. So just a reminder for people trying to get into this game, we have a great Discord. Discord server is amazing. You guys are awesome on there. And this Discord is a good opportunity for you to help learn how to play the game. There's been a lot more interest in the game ever since the Guilty Gear 2020 ARC live release, where they kind of explain what the game is about. So if you're interested in getting this game, first off, not gonna lie, it's a tough game. But it's also a game that's going to help you kind of, if what you want to play is something that's going to really help you strive and make you like scratch the itch of something more difficult, more challenging, it's a great game to get into. It's not as hard as it sounds to get into it. You just get into it with steps. Start with the most simple thing, learn your faultless defense, learn a little bit of Gatlings, and you're going to have fun immediately. That's the game's all about, creating your own style, creating your own play style, and just that kind of environment. Like, you can create a character, or you can play a character, play them your own way that you feel like, and it's not usually a wrong way of doing it. What's great about the Discord is you got a lot of people who can be resources to help you get better. We help work on editing the wiki. We share videos when those kind of things are going up. We play online. I'm actually going to be working on doing some online tournaments coming up soon. I'm really excited for those. I'd love to see that. So we'll announce when that's going to happen, but they're going to be Switch tournaments because it's the only sort of stable connection we've got here so far. But keep in touch for in the Discord channel. We'll go ahead and let you guys know when that kind of thing's starting. But yeah, so again, this one's going to be the one for Worlds Collide. Looks like people are coming on just about in time. So one more thing I want to mention too before we get started with everything is, you know, I do take bits, I do take subscriptions. It's nice. I want to get more emotes. I want to get better equipment and stuff like that. So if you do this, that'd be great. I did tweet it. I'd love it if you could retweet it. That'd be appreciated. And of course, you guys can follow me on Twitter. Yeah. So you can follow me on Twitter. But I would love it if you guys, I mean, if you want to give bits, if you want to give donations, subscriptions, all that kind of stuff, it's great. Got Streamlabs, all that kind of stuff. You can even watch commercials and just do it from there. Not really that important. I like it. It's fun. Like I said, it helps give me some more stuff. But also, clips. Those help me way more than anything else. If you see something cool that we're doing here, some really 30-second thing of like, oh, great combo, exciting reactions, that kind of stuff, clip that. That's going to help a lot more. Clip it, spread it on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. That's going to help way more. So yeah, it looks like we're getting people to trickle in just a little bit. Before I start completely, I usually get an energy drink, right? Got one right here. And I kind of go through them. I kind of explain how I think of them and stuff like that. Today, we're going a little bit traditional. I haven't had this on the stream yet, but they're on sale where I get my energy drinks, so might as well try it. I haven't done it in a very long time. You got your very traditional Monster. No specialties, no nothing, just regular old Monster. If I remember, it's been years, but if I remember right, I hate Monster. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Oh, it smells terrible. Not good. But like I always say, what helps, what's more important than taste, making sure I can get through the night all right. So without further ado on that, let's go ahead and rock on this. We got our bracket right here. This is a recreation of our Warriors Path bracket. For Warriors Path, we had 8 entrants. just this. We had eight entrants. We have Mike Z. We got Shodan. We got Midiman and Aligari. Reis and ClassicFightingGamer. Hey, it's me. Juno and Devita. So we're actually going to be starting this tournament with our first match of Devita and Juno. And only 8 people tonight, but this is more of our smaller meetup. We'll see all of us here. Yeah, Reis is okay. He keeps beating me, so he's gonna be okay. More like he likes lame waifus. Like Philia. Who likes her? Yeah, now he's upset. It's like, you can offend me and you can call me a scrub, but dysphilia, and we're going to blows, pal. All right. So, like I said, first match here, it's gonna be Juno and Devita. Devita and Juno, here we go. Devita is our local Slayer player. It's great for Devita, as this location's a lot closer to him. He usually has more trouble getting to some of our other locations. Juno's an up-and-coming Potemkin player, but he plays a lot of other fighting games too. You're gonna see some good play from him. Juno likes to play more like Fab does, you know. So he goes more for combos and certain other kinds of subs. So it plays a little bit differently than Mike Z. The saying goes in Guilty Gear+R that you haven't mastered, or you don't really know the matchup for an opponent character, for an opposing character, until you played 2 of the same character. Ooh, good hits there. Second hit in, going through the super armor. Continues with those combos. Look at that combo string. Good stuff by Devita. It's blocking the, ooh, there we go. You saw right there, Juno did a backdash with Potemkin, and Potemkin's backdash only has 1 active frame. Very strong move. Slayer's really good at the dandyism, though. Backing up, going back forward. It's like Slayer has a Sato step just by default from what he does. You know, really, it almost feels like half the cast in this game are troll characters, where they're not bad troll, but like designed to be like annoying and get through things and feel like, ah ha ha, I'm playing this character, what are you gonna do about it, right? It feels like almost half the cast is like that. So interesting combo there from Juno. Gonna block that. Ooh, almost crossed him up, but I think that's got cross-up protection. Let's hit right from the Mappa punch there. First round goes to Devita. A good old slide. Very active, so it's going to catch Tink on his backdash. Interesting burst. You know, a lot of people, they have a theory of bursting early, because the earlier you burst, the sooner you're going to get your second burst, right? So, it's not a bad theory, but your opponent doesn't have much meter, so they're not really going to use meter during their burst. It's also, bad text by Juno. Also, using your burst is kind of more obvious, so you might be more expected to do it. And when you expect your opponent to do a burst, that's how you punish it. Stuck in the corner against Slayer. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Does a heat extend just for the extra meter. Knocks them further away though. You know, further away is gonna make them harder to deal with. But also gets him kind of out of the corner a little bit. Good gauntlet to get through there. Good block. Yep, here we go. Very typical of Slayer. Dash forward and throw, right? Gonna kill? I don't think so. Yeah, I can't kill Potemkin on this. There we go. That last kick's gonna kill there. So Devita wins this 2-0 against Juno. You know, Slayer's a very tricky character to deal with. If you're not too familiar with them. I think Juno doesn't have much Slayer practice at this point. Let's go back to our brackets here. You'll see here just Juno and Devita. Devita ends up winning 2-0. And let me load up the next game here. Regarding Pokemon, seeing along the lines, you know, I've been playing Pokemon since Gen 1. And I've been playing through every version up until Gen 5, so you're right there, I did lose interest. I think Gen 5 was a lot better than some of the previous versions, but overall, it felt like it was a downward trend the entire time. I hated Red and Blue, and it felt like every single version got worse and worse after that. Which is a shame. You know, when Red and Blue came out, I had already played and beaten Final Fantasy VII, and you know, I'd played a ton of Super Nintendo RPGs. So Red and Blue comes out, and it's like, okay, this game comes out after Final Fantasy VII. And I'm like, okay, this game isn't even close to as good as the Super Nintendo RPGs I used to play. Why are people interested in this? The gameplay's terrible, the storyline's horrible. It's just a mindless, you know, hour cruncher. Still played it because I play things I don't like. but there we go. Gotta catch them all, yep. And you better believe I had them all. Not only did I have all of them in Red and Blue, which again, I hated Red and Blue, but not only did I have them all in Red and Blue, I had a level 100 of every single Pokemon. So not just like every, like all the highest evolutions. No, I had like a level 100 Rattata. I had a level 100 Pidgey, level 100 Pidgeotto, level 100 Pidgeot, etc. So I really played the hell out of that game. But I don't know why I did all of that. I didn't really enjoy the game that much. Because I played like, you know, I played Chrono Trigger, I played Final Fantasy IV, I played Final Fantasy VI. I mean, I'm not expected to be Final Fantasy VI good, but maybe at least Final Fantasy IV good, right? You know? And I played a ton of RPGs on Super Nintendo, and this came out after Final Fantasy VII. And I played Final Fantasy VII after this. It's like, okay, I understand it's a kid's game, but I was a kid when Final Fantasy IV came out, you know? Even Gen 2, it felt like the arch rival, like, it was a little bit okay. I really liked the concept of Gary's this guy who's always one step ahead of you, and he gets everything on his own, and you're the one who has to kind of fight your way out of starting from scratch. And Gary's like got this, you know, professor who's his grandpa who helps him, and even when you finally get to Pokemon Master, he's already done it. It's like, God damn it, Gary, you know. And then you beat him, and it's like so satisfying that you beat him. I really liked that whole arc. But then they got worse and worse. I remember playing Pokemon Gen 3, and it was just like, why am I doing this? They haven't given me a reason, just go out and do it, you know? Or Gen 4 did that, I don't know. And then they added all this extra crap like dress up or something, and you go to some sort of prom. Whatever. Not too interested in it. Yeah. I liked fighting Red at the end. That was good. But you know, Red had no dialogue. I don't know. I'm not really as big a fan of RPGs with no dialogue for the main character. But Pokemon's not a game about story, and if it's not a game about story, why would I play an RPG? Kind of is how I feel. Let's go ahead and start with this next match, and we'll keep talking about more stuff, bring stuff up. But we've got Midiman and Aligari here tonight. Midiman has been getting better and better and better as his Kai has been progressing here. Aligari, you know, enough said about him. He's really good as an Order Soul. Definitely someone you should watch if you're trying to learn how to play Order Soul. Aligari's greatest skill, I think, is his ability to block instantly. He sees something come up instantly, he'll block correctly. So really good job on him for that. Midiman, ooh, good air throw, but bad burst. I don't know what was going on with that. Aligari setting some stuff up here, just staying on the ground. Nice air throw again. That could lead to something. No, never mind. Order Soul combos on ground throw, but I guess not on air throw. That second hit's an overhead if it's a level 3. I keep that in mind. It's 2 hits with Gunblaze. Very solid. Does a full combo in the corner and kills. Alright, continuing to block. Does a nice DP to get it out of that pressure. Running up. You know, Soul's got a strong 2D. A really good move button of his. He's got a lot of good buttons. But they're also a little bit more spot of buttons. So, you know, his 5H is awesome. He's got that DP. The 2D is great. He's got a lot of good stuff. Jump H is amazing. Good blocks there, trying to keep Midiman in the corner, not letting him escape. Still doesn't have any meter, his secondary meter. Jumps around that. He's got a little bit of a slower and heavier jump arc. Nice throw there in the middle of Gunblade. It's definitely something you could do. You see Soul going through there, you can throw him out of that. Yeah, he does have a stubbier jump arc, but that actually kind of works to his advantage in certain cases because it's such a unique jump arc. He's really good at air throwing opponents because of his jump arc. Not a useful burst, but the burst ended up getting around any sort of attacks. Flash is going on. Midiman's going to try and see if he can turn the tables here. He can. He just needs a little bit more hits. Oh, good burst there by Aligari, and that's going to be it for the round. That air tech what killed Midi. You got to be smart about your techs. And I think that's something that people who are more Skullgirls oriented might have a harder time dealing with. Just knowing exactly when to attack. In Skullgirls, and a lot of these players do play Skullgirls, and Vampire Savior is the same way. In Skullgirls, there is no air teching. You just recover in the air when you recover. You know? Trying to keep him in the corner there. Good knockdown. But wasn't really able to do too much more off a knockdown. Counter hit 5H. It's going to lead to a corner carry combo. He's almost dizzy as well. There we go. He's going to be able to kill from this. Charging for swag, because there's no other reason for it. He's got no more meter. Doesn't carry over. Aligari getting in there. Ooh, jumps over him on accident. Blocks the rocket with a faultless defense, keeping him some distance on that. See, so you saw right there, Midi tried to faultless defend the Gunblaze, and because of that, he blocked it the wrong direction. Again, I know I say this a lot, but faultless defense is rid of cross-up protection on moves. So only faultless defense if you know exactly what you're doing, or it's gonna you're gonna die from chip death. It's a little bit hard to deal with too. Nice air throw again from Aligari. Another throw against the Gunblaze. Misses the timing on the meaty 5D for Midiman. Another throw from Aligari. Put him in the corner here. There we go. And that's going to be a win for Aligari, 2-0. We'll go back to our brackets here. We had Midi and Aligari. Aligari ends up winning this one 2-0. Give me a moment here to edit the next video, and we'll see what's going on. Alright, up now we've got Mike Z and Shodan. Shodan's been learning since the beginners tournament, so glad to see him coming back into here. Unfortunately, his first match is Mike Z. It's just the way it is. We had a bye, and then he decided to enter late, so we got the bye slot, which means you fight Mike Z first round. So one thing Mike loves to do is do those block strings on you. He's going to go for that 2K, which if you get hit with the 2K, it leads to a full combo. He's going to do the overhead mix-up on wake up. He might wait 6 frames and do a pop buster. Very common thing for Mike to do. He wants to knock you down and get you to have to block his mix-ups. Hammer, fall, break, pop buster. You're going to see a lot of. That's a combo right there. I think he can only do that on Soul and maybe a couple other characters. He tags him at the end. Look at the damage on this. It's just insane. Backdash into pop buster. And Mike takes the first game. Okay, game 2, here we go. Oh, that was a bad stage. There's some stages that crash on PS3, or Soul stages and ABBA stages are the ones that do that. Both the normal and slash version. Counter hit there. Ooh, ends up teching out just in time. Like going for a jump combo there. I think Shodan accidentally going for some slash backs, not intentional. Like doing a taunt. Yeah, that slide head didn't hit at all. That was weird. Okay. Last round here for Mike, if he can take this. It's doing all this damage off one single pop buster. Look at that. Meterless off pop buster. And people say Potemkin's not top tier, right? Look at this. Oh, trying to be fancy. Six HFRC. Mike ends up winning this one 2-0. No offense to Shodan, but we all kind of saw it coming. Shodan's, like I said, new player from our beginner tournament. And Mike holding no stops. Giving him the full Mike Z treatment. 2-0 for Mike. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up the next match here. So, we've got our favorite CFG. That's me, not the other CFG, CFG Alter. Versus Reis. Reis is Johnny. As we all know, Johnny Biken is a 9-1 matchup. So we'll see how I do here. I don't know if Reis is still in chat or not, but it's a 9-1 matchup. Proven 9-1 matchup. Just out of range for the burst there. Ended up blocking it. Okay, run up throw. There we go. I can't do any decent combo off of an air or a throw on the ground against Johnny. Able to block the right way at least that time. I'm just concerned about him dashing forward and throwing me. I was waiting there instead of doing something else. It is 9-1. I did a first to 10. I lost 10-0. Ukash did a first to 10. He lost 10-0. Right? So it's 9-1. That's simple. Just going in. I'm trying to, there we go, get something off of him. Slightly too far away for me to do a combo on him at distance. But I didn't really have any meter to work with either. Good throw tech. Nice throw tech on his part there. With the Yozansen. The trick with the Yozansens there is you don't get anything off of Yozansen, just hits. And it's also, if they block it, it's punishable under certain circumstances. I'm working on that. But look at this damage right here. Just look at that. Should have grabbed that burst right out from him. Senga. I was waiting for the Nsenga too. So I'm actually looking at this, trying to see what I can do, because I really want to get better at baiting this matchup, especially against Wing. That actually did cross me up, I think. It's really weird how that move crosses you up. But Wing gets the first game here, or Reis. Like I'm zoning in on this match. Like how can I beat this? What can I do? Kind of funny because in the team tournament, which I'm gonna be streaming the team tournament from CEO Taku soon. I'm not gonna actually do it this Sunday because I'm going to Riva. But the team tournament, I fight a ton of Johnnies. It's really annoying. I hate fighting Johnny with passion. But I beat every single one of the Johnnies I fought, which is weird. Like, I don't even do too bad against Quash. Really, it's... I'll put it, instead of saying, I guess, instead of saying that Viken is 9-1 against Johnny, I'm going to say that Viken is 9-1 against Wing Zero's Johnny. How about that? Because that's different. There, this has been pretty good. I'm doing some solid mix-ups he's getting hit by. I'm figuring things out. I'm getting comboed to death. You know, I'm doing a lot of good stuff here. So, Wing, you're in channel. For Johnny, you know, they say that there's different play styles for each character, and a lot of times there's different archetypes. Like you come from the school of somebody. Like right now, I actually play Viken more like K than I do like other people. Would you say that you come from like the Sato school of Johnny? You know, like some people come from like a Fob school, Potemkin, and stuff like that. Because I think Quash learned a lot of what he did from like Sato videos and stuff. Or you could make your own. You come from Wing School, right? But there we go. Wing ends up winning this one 2-0. So Reis wins 2-0. Let's go and pull up our next match here. Yeah, you know, one thing I need to do is I need to watch a lot more videos from those players. I really should check out more stuff from Marken. Marken's a god when it comes to Viken. Absolutely unbelievable player. But, you know, of course, like most of those gods, he doesn't play anymore. So, there's no current footage, but there's like 2013 footage I can check out. K still plays, though. I can check out some stuff from him, too. We've got Midi versus Shodan here. Again, Shodan's one of our newer players. He's from what he recently started playing with our beginners tournaments, so really good seeing him just trying and, you know, running in through here, see what he can do. Midi trying to put on the pressure, though, keeping him stuck in the corner. Going for those knockdowns. Nice anti-air there. Good FRC from Midiman. And Midiman's been playing a lot stronger lately. You can really see him improving over like all the streams we've been doing here. Running forward, doing a lot of FD breaks. Want to make sure he's running safe. Ooh, ends up getting hit with the force break Greed Sever. I think if he did regular Greed Sever, that actually would have worked. And the force break is lower to the ground. Alright, first point here goes to Miniman. Running in, going forward a little bit more here. Ooh, accidentally crossing over. I don't think Miniman was trying to do that. Nice anti-air. Again, I think that was an accidental. I don't think he reacted that fast, but still. Really good, you know, opportunity. Taking care of those conversions and actually doing something after it. Dragon Install is a terrible move from Ortisoul. He went out of Dragon Install at the end of his knockdown. Playing some strong neutral in here. There we go, getting a cross up. Didn't quite do more damage off that. Coming forward a little bit here, just getting a little bit more damage. Trying to set some stuff up there. There we go. A lot of mid-screen fighting there. Just jumping around, playing that neutral. For slashback. I think Shodan's accidentally pressing the wrong buttons for Paul's defense. Nice counter hit and able to do a conversion off that, so good job there, Midi. Even as a projectile wake up with an FRC on it, trying to just get in their face rather than waking up. Good block so far from Mini there. Nice hits there, going in. That's an accidental IK mode. Is he gonna get out of it, or is he gonna make the best of it? Let's see. He's really putting the lockdown on him. That's it right there. Midiman wins this one 2-0 against Shodan. Let's go back to our brackets here. Okay, let's see what's going on next. Okay, up now we've got Juno and CFG. Another great matchup for Viking, by the way. I hate fighting Potemkin. Potemkin just eats Viking away. It's like physically puts her in his mouth and just eats her and chews her up. Good Baku there. Risky Suzerain, which is Terminator Run. He's jumping over the slide head, so that's good. Trying to keep my distance almost perfectly, where I'm just at range to hit with jump S or hit with edge of my tatami mat without being within hammerfall range. There we go. It's gonna kill. Never meaty a Viking with your hurt box when she's got 50% immunity. You know, I've been doing a lot better against Mike Z lately, so I'm pretty glad about that. I think ever since I mean, I guess I've been progressively getting better, but ever since Otaku, I really improved my Potemkin game. I fought a lot of Fu Potemkin at CEO Otaku because he was over there. He didn't enter the tournament, but he played casuals. It's not looking good. Come on, wake up super on him. I got crossed up with the jump D. Good block of the cross up there. Trying to stay out of range. And this, I think, is where I'm realizing that, you know, I don't have to worry about him being a Potemkin as much as I would any other character player being a Potemkin. Messed that up. Nice. Good throw, good throw. Very risky throw though. The pop buster don't wake up. Want to kill? There we go. I'm doing it. First point there for CFG. Starts off with a 2D. 2D is actually pretty good against a lot of Potemkin's startup buttons. There's definitely something to look for. Gotta get a second hit if I'm trying to beat Hammerfall. Good super on my wake up there. If he's doing an empty jump, he's gonna do a command grab. You know, Juno plays a lot of older fighting games. And in older fighting games, you often buffer your command grab by doing a jump, right? So if you're going to be pressing up during a 360 motion or something like that, it's actually a lot easier to do in the middle of the air. Potemkin's doesn't need to do that, but also he's not going to end up beating my throw because Potemkin's command grab pop buster is 3 frames. and a regular throw is, you know, 0 frames. So I'm not really going to be able to lose to that if I'm just going for a regular throw and he's doing it on land. Good full combo there. I keep my distance. Not good. Come on, that's going to deal a ton of damage to me. Oh, come on, get out of the corner. Not good. Come on. An interesting conversion there, but it did something. Die. Get some good blocks off on him. I'm gonna use my distance to my advantage here. Focusing mostly on like moves that give a good distance away, so like jump S. Ooh, nice conversion off that for the full reset, for the full knockdown. Nice. Hits him on the back of slide head there. Still trying to be careful because he does have meter. He can air pop buster or gigantor. Strong backdash there. I don't know if that saved me if he would have gotten me or not, but that backdash was a good idea. There we go. I win 2-0. Okay, so we had me versus Juno. I win 2-0. Gonna pull up our next match here, see what we've got. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Arc Revo. I've got a tournament running tomorrow, and then we're doing Arc Revo on the weekend. I'm gonna try and do more Plus R stuff there. Really looking forward to it. I've actually got the whole weekend off. That's very atypical of me. This is Reis versus Devita. Yeah. Hopefully you're gonna stick around here. Good. You just sit my monster here. All right. Reis getting stuck in the corner here against Devita. Yeah, really putting on the pressure, trying to do a feint, but Reis not falling for it. Nice run up throw. Good block on the big bang upper. Oh, does a backdash, but still a little punish after that. Nice set up there with more level 2s. I always love it when you do a level 2 combo and you combo in the combo to make it so that you still get a level 2 when you're done. It's just like, oh, what's the point? All that damage that I took and he's still level 2. Oh, just waiting there. Waiting there for him to be vulnerable and hitting him. The counter hits, not quite able to confirm, dropped it at the end there, but you know, sometimes you just have the wrong distance. Good backdash there from Devita. Nice block on that cross up there by Reis. Only 50% meter here. Reis only has 3 coins left and he's got pretty good health. Or had pretty good health. Jeez, look at all that. Devita dead angles, just trying to get some more air there. That's gonna kill. Man, very quick kill there by Reis on Devita. Wonder if he's gonna finish this quickly. There we go. Goes straight into a 2D. Knocks him down into a coin. Johnny's so good. Every character's good in this game. Why am I complaining about this? I play Viking. Run up a kick, and then a throw. I think that kick was an option selected throw. dizzy. Man, done that soon into an instant kill. Very nice. The very rare Johnny instant kill. Usually you don't see it because a lot of characters' animations for their dizzy like make them go below it. I think he's done it to me as Viken once before. And Viken's dizzy animation is very animated. It goes like up and down, right? Like a whole bunch. And so because of that, he threw a card and it went above me just as my character's head was going down. Oh, was going in for a throw, but Devita punched him out of it. That was very good. Nice, nice. Very good setups there. Very strong, very strong. Good combos there by Devita, wow. Got no meter, but oh man, good comeback. 1-1 for this round. If Reis beats this round, he's going to take it. But Devita could take it too. Devita's a very strong player. Nice jump, run up throw. Attacks there, good block. Nice jump up throw. Gonna do a super. Into another level 2 coin. Oh, look at all this combo off and overhead. Not that much damage. Reis is gonna seal the deal here. 2-0 for Reis. And that's it. Go back to our brackets here. There's Reis and Devita. 2-0 for Reis. Up next we got Mike Z versus Aligari, I believe. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Okay, so first off, I would like to apologize to Mike Z and Aligari because I forgot their video was not recorded. It was actually a really, really cool match. I remember watching it live, but we just didn't press the record button. I think I finished my match, I stopped recording, we went on to the next one, and I got distracted by some TO thing. Somebody called me and I forgot to press the button. But it was really cool. There was some really awesome stuff in there I want to mention that Mike Z did. Mike Z did 6H FRC into Potbuster and got him. There was also the very rare was it Air Potbuster or Heavenly Potbuster where Aligari bursted, stuck around, he did the Potbuster, finished, and then appeared back over there. Very, very rare glitch. Mike said he's only seen it done 3 times when he's actually gone to do it in an actual match. One of them was me back at FFA, back in Accent Core. But it is a very rare glitch where they end up staying in place during a burst, and he does the whole Potbuster animation, and when he's done, they come back out. But it wasn't recorded. Unfortunately, you'll have to take my word for it. Really cool match, though. I'm so ashamed that it wasn't recorded. But that's how things go. So our next match here is going to be Aligari versus myself. And let's pull this up here. So Aligari and I, we've been playing against each other for a very long time. I was pretty on and off playing Guilty Gear. Good burst there. I was pretty on and off. I played Accent Core quite a bit, and then when +R came out, I dabbled with it after it finally eventually came out on 360. Or sorry, on PS3 because it came out on 360 first. And then I kind of stopped. I went on my my fighting game hiatus. And that was mostly because of things like work and the arcade closed down and stuff like that. But eventually I got back into the Guilty Gear scene, and I've been helping out ever since. After about a year of it, I started trying to get more into running tournaments and things like that. And Aligari started +R about the same time I started picking it up. Viken's very different in +R. So different, it's practically a different character. But I persevered. I wanted to make sure I did it right. And so Aligari and I have been pretty strong sparring partners since then. Aligari takes the first round. Very close round there. I almost had it a couple times. And it's just a shake out of Sakura. You can shake out. This is something you want to do. Good throw against Aligari. Not a good hit from here on that counter hit. Could have bursted that earlier on, but I didn't. Nice. There's a phrase for what that is when you both burst at the exact same time. What was that called? Man, I can't believe I forgot what it's called. But yeah, 2 gold bursts right in each other's faces. I forgot what it was. Oh, I think it was a John Carbuncle. That's what it was, John Carbuncle. I had a bunch of stupid names for stuff like that. The good old John Carbuncle. Alright. So Aligari takes the first point there. You know, I did a burst because I was just kind of not yeah, Jinx burst, or Jinx gold burst. Carbuncle because it's reflective, and John because it's that's the name of Garfield's owner. I don't know why. But I think what was going on there was I got crossed up. I wasn't sure what was going on. I just wanted to get out of that situation because I wasn't even sure which way to block or anything. I think he got confused with the whole thing too, and so he was thinking the exact same thing I was. But overall, not too bad of a match. Like I said, he can see he's really good at blocks. Nice super there. You know, the trick with my super isn't to always hit them with super. Is to make them afraid that I can super at any point. Because when you make them afraid, they're going to be a lot less intimidating on how they attack me on my wake-ups, you know? Good run up throw. Missed the combo afterwards. Nice, very nice. Trying to do a frame trap there, and you put in a triple tatami as a frame trap. If it's going to kill, then you're great. You can also go for a counter hit, and you can actually combo off with it after counter. Nice setup there. Good setups there. That's not a totally good one. Slightly missed that one up. Just going up and doing those blocks. I'm trying to hit him just with my range. Good throw there from Aligari. That was a good distance on the throw there too. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to do an attack follow-up, but I just did the wrong one on accident. I was trying to do my my Suzerain, which is her Terminator run, just run up throw. But I messed up. I ended up losing that because of missed input, but that's okay. Missed inputs are reasons for losing. Means I just need to get better. You know, one thing that really helped me get better at this game was holding locals at my place, like here in the apartment. I haven't really been doing that as much anymore, but when I was, I could immediately see improvement every single week. And I can definitely tell I've been stagnating on my improvement. Maybe I should start running locals here more, but for some reason why I haven't been doing that. End up not blocking the gunflame right from Blaze, and he's gonna end up killing me here. Oh, good throw there. So you saw right there I did the very nice. Man, what a scrambles there at the end. That was really cool. I knew he was gonna slash back, so I did a Roman cancel there. You know, I like doing those local house streams, right? I can still do them, but like there's stuff going on, so I'm not gonna do them just yet. But Aligari ends up getting 2 points here. So we go back to our bracket here. We had Aligari winning 2-0. Our next match is gonna be Devita versus Midiman. Okay, so up now we've got Midiman and Devita. Midiman playing Kai. Both of them going for 2D round start, knocking each other over. You know, Devita, he did a respect after that. He did a hand clap, right? But respect you can cancel, and Midiman went to attack him right afterwards in the middle of it, so he stopped. Ooh. Trying to keep Slayer stuck in the corner there. Nice DP. Send him up there. Vapor Thrust is a terrible DP overall. It's got so many flaws. But, got all that in there. You know, reminded of a saying that one of the players in the Guilty Gear +R Discord says, Oreo Speedwagon. He also is a mod for the Xrd Discord. He says that Kai in Xrd is Cheerios, but in Kai in +R is Honey Nut Cheerios. So, a little bit more fancy, right? Got a little bit of that extra flavor with Kai and +R. The blocks there from Devita. Midiman really putting on the pressure against Devita here. Oh, nice anti-air. Very strong anti-air Kai's got. This DP to get around that 2D there. Really knocking down Slayer. He's really putting the pressure back on now. He might be able to take this round back. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, that clash. Oh, Devita ends up taking the game. Wow, that was close. Really close there.
Heaven or hell? One, rock.
Blocks. He's jump H there. And straight for a backdash. Is he going in there? You're trying to put in the pressure. Good blocks. Nice counterattack there. Crosswise heal on that. Couldn't quite hit with 2H, not quite the right distance. And he really putting that in just to kind of cover his back there. Oh, nice big bang upward going into that. Ooh. Vapor Thrust ends up covering things back up. Devita being stuck in the corner here. Bad gold burst, but you know, I think Devita's kind of playing around here a little bit more. He's about to die though, so should take things a little more seriously. Devita's changed his plans here a little bit. Oh, gets counter hit. But Midiman not really able to convert too much anything off of that. You know, when it comes to those stars, sometimes it's best just to block them. They are only 2 hits. You block the 2 hits and it's gone. But if you're in the air, you have to follow to defend those stars. Or the force break star, at least. Wow, Mini really putting on the pressure here. Could actually take this. Set up there. Oh no. There's got the meter. Do a lot of dirty things with Slayer and meter. Look at that. Look at that. See? That's what I mean. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, I thought he was going to kill there for a second. That would have been so bad. Be wary of Slayer with gold meter. Man. Alright. Those hits there, jump H, get in. Oh, good anti-air. Well, I used the anti-air, but it's not really a good counter attack there. Roman cancels off that. Doesn't get too much damage off of the overhead startup on that. A lot of overheads in this game tend to have a higher proration, I believe. getting stuck in there. Oh, very bad burst by Devita. Now he's switched places. Stuck in the corner. Midi could take this back. Oh no. Oh. Now 1-1. Good job there by Mini.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Alright, gets hit there. You saw Mini going for the anti-air, the 6P, but he was just a little bit too further away around the corner to actually hit him. Keeping Mini trapped in the corner. Not a good position for Mini. Until Devita's really serious now. Trying to keep him stuck in the corner. Nice setup there. One more round and Devita could take this. Jump H again. Seems to be working pretty well for him against Kai. Setups, good, good. Ooh, Vapor Thrust and some saving the day there. Puts up another star. Oh, couldn't confirm off that. Good solid hit there. Devita's just about to win this. Just has to press A one more time. There we go. Oh, nope, not quite. Not quite. Oh my god, super close there. just barely surviving on the tip of his fingernails. But there we go. Devita ends up winning one game. So it's now 2-1 here. Let's go back to our bracket and we'll update this. Alright, up now we've got grand finals. We're in top 4, guys. We have Reis versus Mike Z. What's kind of neat is Reis was really excited for these matches against Mike. You can tell that Mike's, like, it almost felt like, how do I put this nicely, right? You don't want to say things to insult people, but Mike being, let me put it this way, Mike being at the top of all of SoCal makes it so that you don't have to practice to win, because he's just so good, doesn't really have to do anything, he's going to show up and win, right? You see that with a lot of other players too, like, again, no offense to any of these people, they're, in my opinion, they're so good that they don't need to practice. But you see that with Mahoko and with Elven Shadow and with these other people. They're not really playing too many other people. They're just kind of, they've been good and they've been good for a while, and that's who they are, and that's all it needs to be for them to win. And that's how Mike Z was. But I think maybe after nice backdash into super, that's gonna kill. Got meter for it. But I think you see after they finished Indivisible, maybe he's had a little bit more time to go into practice mode, because he's been learning some new things and like doing different things and practicing like FRC points I never see him do and stuff like that. So he's really been getting a lot better, which, you know, Mike Z didn't need to get better, but Reis was really impressed with some of Mike's play tonight and was like, oh my god, this is actually not just like execute program Mike Z, this is something different, you know? And so Reis was pretty excited to see kind of the new upgraded Mike as he's been kind of improving. And you know what they say too is you're only as good as your friends, right? So if your friends don't get any good or any better, you're not going to get much better. But also if you're really good, your friends are getting a lot better too. That's kind of something you see here too. So I think as the scene has been elevating, Mike Z's been seeing that he's going to need to put a little bit more work in too, which kind of lighten the fire under his feet. So it's really cool to see Mike putting more of this effort in here and actually getting, like, learning new tech and stuff like that and training more. So Wing was somebody who was excited for that too. So Mike ends up taking the first game. Yeah, that's what I mean, right? So they put their work in, you know, a couple of years ago, and they became amazing back then. And people just he hasn't needed to train, right? Like Elven Shadow is going to get top 8 when he enters, even if he hasn't played since the last major, you know? But I think if that stops being the case, like, you know, if he stops making top 8 regularly, maybe he would start, it would light the fire under his ass, and he'd start picking up a little bit more. Again, no offense to Elven Shadow or Mike or any of these other players. It's actually more of a compliment, I think. You're so good that you don't need to practice, right? You don't need to play other people. But when that happens, you end up getting a little bit more stagnant. Because, like, well, why would I practice? I'm already the best. Or I'm already in that high tier class, right? But there could be so much more if they were able to practice. Yeah, No Mercy. It's a great song. I think Reis probably chose this one. He loves this song. Okay, dash up throw. The good thing about dash up throw, oh my god, the Street Fighter 1 stream. Don't remind me yet. The good thing about dash up throw with Johnny is he's in the air for both forward and back dash. So he can forward dash against Potemkin and not get thrown, and then he can throw the frame he lands, because frame throws in this game are 0 frames. The command throws are longer, so a pop buster's 3 frames. So he can safely run up throw without being punished by a pop buster. Alright. Good hit there by Reis. Is now 1-1. Yeah, I did Street Fighter 1 stream on Tuesday. Oh my god. Oh, that was a mess. But we finished it. That's what's important. See, right, there we go. He was throw invincible because he was off the ground during his forward dash. So Johnny does have a pretty good advantage from that. Okay, setting him up. Again, really putting Reis here. Or really putting Mike on the chopping block. Get through here. Hardest FRC in the game? No, second hardest FRC in the game. Level 3 misfire. Alright, good hits there. Reis really putting on the pressure. Just really setting things up here. He's kind of putting in the work to get Mike Z out. Blocks there. Oh, straight into Pop Buster. Block chain into a Pop Buster. Man. What was I saying about Reis just getting in there and winning? Yeah, I guess not anymore. That's life lead. That's gonna be it. Ooh, not quite. There we go. Backdash from Mega Fist, and that's gonna be it for that one. They're both the same amount of points here. Dash up throw. End with an Senga, leaving him to recover there. Blocks, ready for Pop Buster. Good backdash on his end. The backdash is such an important tool against Potemkin. Just because it actually gets you out of certain moves. So like it gets you out of range of 2K, it gets you out of range of Potemkin's overhead. It lets you avoid slide head on your wake up, and it gets you out of range of a Pop Buster. So backdash is such an important tool against Potemkin. However, if he reads your backdash, he can 6H it. And 6H is a perfect backdash tagger. And you do not want to get hit by 6H. But there we go. Johnny ends up getting their Reis ends up getting 2-1. Still winners finals. So he does have to win 3. And what's chat been saying in here? Sagat versus Ken. Yeah, that's for me. Oh god. Well, Street Fighter 1 Sagat versus Ken is something different. You know, and Mike really likes the archetype for Potemkin in this game. Not just because he's good, but because he's got all of these extra tools that make him more fun to play as. Key extend. Johnny does have full meter. Goes for 10 angle twice in a row. Oh my god. He blocks the Judge Gauntlet, but it got broken, and then he threw him out of it. That's something you gotta watch out too. I remember the first time I stopped myself from Judge Gauntlet. I was so proud of myself. I was fighting Mike. He did Judge Gauntlet. I Roman canceled my move. I blocked. I was like, yes, I actually got it. I actually recognized when Judge Gauntlet was happening. I stopped what I was doing so I wouldn't get hit by it. I was so proud. And the instant I Roman canceled, like in my mind, I'm like, yes, yes, I got it. Screw you, Mike. And then immediately afterwards, he canceled Judge Gauntlet and pop busted me. I was like, no. I finally figured it out, and you just went to the next Yomi step within like 20 frames. It's like, no, no. Okay, Pop does have full meter, but he's got very little health. That's gonna be it. Backdashing the coin. Tag going for a heat knuckle. Gives him a ton of meter. Heat knuckle extend is a really good option. It knocks him away, but does some significant damage, and it also gives you a lot of meter when you use it. You know, he does those attacks making you think he's gonna do a like a block string, and then he just stops the block string and pop up for you. Oh, that almost killed. Not quite. Good backdash on the slide head. Mike ends up taking it. That was super close. Reis almost had that. Just a tiny bit more damage and would have won this. It's still 2-2. We'll see if Reis ends up winning this in grand finals or just gets knocked down to losers finals.
Heaven or hell. Duo. Let's rock.
Nice Senga there on backdash. Good tag. Jumps up kicks. Nice little hand there. Reis has got the advantage so far this round. Still full health. Not quite anymore, but also got a lot of meter to work with. And keep Pot in the corner and keep him at just the right distance. Don't let him keep you in the corner at his right distance. Not a good spot to be. And just 2 mix-ups, and that's now Johnny's health. That's what it takes, you know. 2 mistakes on Potemkin, and you're gone. Doesn't matter if you're Bridget, you're Viking, or you're Johnny. You're still gonna take all that damage. Trick is to be a better player than Mike Z. That's step number 1. Then, because he can make 12 mistakes and you can make 2, that means be 6 times the better player than Mike Z, and then you'll win, right? I don't think my math is right. That's gonna be a hit. Oh, Gigantor. Oh no. Mike Z wins. Big brain play. Gigantor there. So 3-2 for Mike Z. Let's go back to our brackets here. So for winners finals, that was 3-2 for Mike. And next we're gonna have Devita versus Aligari. Let's see what the order is gonna be. So let me go ahead and load it up here, find the right video. All right, up now we got Aligari and Devita. This is the top 4 match, losers semifinals. So this one is just 2 out of 3. Oh, nice 5H there. Man, look at that. Not able to keep that momentum, though. Nice rocket there. Looks like Rocket's going to pick up on Mapple Punch on the startup. Good. Mapple Punch is such a weird-looking move, weird move to deal with. Good hits in the middle of the overhead follow-up. You know, Slayer's overhead follow-up on that move is it's not safe for Slayer in the middle of a block string. Much like Chip's string, where he does the overhead in the middle of a string. That overhead is not safe. You can attack the opponent, even if you've just been blocking the rest of the time. You can attack them before the overhead even hits. Aligari's got Slayer in the corner just a little bit. I guess not anymore. Good Rocket. Rocket's going to pick up a lot of that kind of stuff. It looks like Orson might be a pretty good pick against Slayer for that kind of thing. Burst, but the burst is blocked. Oh, nice backdash there from Devita. Got some strong damage off that. Being a little cautious on Aligari's wake up when he's got 50% meter. That's gonna kill. Ooh, not quite. Just missed it. Nice hit again there. Again, attacking during the overhead. But not able to deal with Slayer dashing. 1-0 Devita so far. Nice air throw. Definitely an Order Soul special. Nice hits there. There's a strong DP. Nice hits going in. Ooh, gets hit with the overhead there. Into a combo. Aligari bursts out of that combo there. Ooh. Solid, strong stuff in the corner here. Devita's just trying to be able to keep him at bay. Oh, it's gonna be good for Aligari. Ooh, no! Oh, gets hit with the overhead. He was trying to punch the overhead, though. Just mistimed it a little late. Devita's one round away from winning this. It's 5H. That's such a good move to tag him on his wake up. You know, a lot of players, they have problems doing false defense on their wake up in the air. And when that happens, you really want to capitalize from it. Axel's great at capitalizing. Aligari does have a level 3. Ooh, that's a solid EX. Oh my god. Oh, it gets hit from this. Oh, good burst. Oh my god, what a scrambles. The dead angle doesn't kill. Oh my god. Wow. What was even happening from scene to scene there? Wow, holy cow. Devita ends up taking it though. 2-0. Go back to our record here. So that was Devita versus Aligari. Devita wins 2-0. Still really solid gameplay there from Aligari. Next match is going to be Reis versus Devita again. This is a double Jeopardy match. They fought each other earlier. Right here. Let's find out the order, get this whole thing set up, and then we'll get it started. Alright, here we go. Reis versus Devita. This is going to be losers finals, so it's 3 out of 5. But it's also the run back. Trying to dash forward and throw, but Devita's not having it. Just pressing 2P. Oh, gets dashed up thrown. Just getting hit right at the end there. Very solid hits. Goes for the overhead, but Wing Zero is able to block it. Reis. Nice hits there. It's going to seal the deal. Slayer losing with a full stick of butter. He gets hit. Pushes forward. Nice setup there. Give me some solid damage. Into a level 2. Well, level 3. FRCs to run up and throw and start the whole process all over again. Good block from Reis. Ooh, good burst, good burst. Life-saving burst there. You can tell Reis is a little concerned for the burst too. Still ends up getting hit with the burst, but seals the deal there. 1 point for Reis here.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
Solid blocks there. Devita run up or walk up throw. Good block there from Devita for the burst. Nice hits going in. Ooh, backdash into a bite there. Devita get him in the corner. Doing some solid attacks. Probably a little concerned about meter. Oh, good challenge there from Reis. Went for the high version of level 3. Oh no, it's not gonna work. They kill. There we go. 1 round for Devita here. Devita trying to play defensively, trying to do a lot of avoidance and dodging there. Mostly successful. Nice hit there with the crosswise heel. Ooh, solid. They kill. There we go. 1 point for Devita. It's now 1-1. Again, 3 out of 5 for this one. It's losers finals.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
Oh, nice confirm off there. It was still black beat, but Devita didn't tech out of that. It's not easy to tech out of moves all the time. It doesn't just like, oh, black beat, he should have mashed harder. Well, it's not that simple. It could have been a tech trap, and he wasn't sure about it, and it was actual mind game stuff going on. You don't know. Or it could be one single frame of recovery in between, and maybe he just messed it up. He can't press the button every single frame. And that's gonna kill. He's gonna follow up after this. There we go. 6H to Divine Blade. 1 round there for Reis. Got a level 2 from that coin. He would say it was a perfect trade. Good burst there. I think it's a good burst as long as you don't get punished, right? Look at this. Man, right off that big bang upper FRC. Or, big bang upper force break. Nice. All this force break map up. Oh, turning the tables here. Setting up into another level 2. You can't sing it. Oh, good blocks, good blocks. Oh, this is gonna kill, this is gonna kill! Very nice by Reis. Very nice. Taking it from the jaws of defeat there. 2-1 so far. He still needs to get one more game.
You win. Please select your character.
It's 3 out of 5.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
Good attack there. Nice, solid hit. Nice counter hit there. Going in. Blocking the apple punch. Look at this. Nice hits, keeping him in the corner, blocks the burst. Good job there. Oh, barely gets hit with the coin. Then up for level 2, and that'll kill. One round away from winning the losers finals here for Reis. Close there. Oh, nice. Man, look at that strong combo off the dust. Player still has full meter too. Let's hit with the what's that called? Up close and dandy? Something like that. I forgot the name of the air super, but it's a strong super. Nice solid combo there by Reis. Well, getting the level 2 with this coin. Set up. Ooh, getting hit. Oh. Dropped the combo, don't know why. It's gonna kill right here. Got a burst incoming though. There he goes. Nice throw there, and this is gonna kill. Reis ends up taking the losers finals. There we go. Back to our brackets, edit this. We'll get everything set up here for grand finals. Okay, so we got 3-1 for Reis against Devita. Grand finals incoming. Mike Z versus Reis. Give me a moment here to update everything. We'll get started. All right, grand finals. Here we go. We got Mike Z versus Reis. Reis coming from loser side. Mike Z, of course, from winner side from before. His run back. They fought each other earlier. 3 out of 5. Reis wins the 3 out of 5. He has to win again with another 3 out of 5. He's from loser side. Nice tag there, going into heat extend, getting a lot of meter from that. Ends up slide heading, but Johnny doesn't backdash, not in time. Not the easiest thing to do, it takes some practice. Hammer, fall, break, pop, buster. Where have I seen that before? Oh, jumps up and does the aerial pop buster just to confirm again. Look at that kill. Green health Potemkin. Very solid round start there from Mike. Just pop busters him. That's it. Okay, level 3 FRC going in. Like keeping him in the corner. Worst spot to be if you're fighting against. Oh my god. It's Potemkin. Mike Z's Potemkin. You're stuck in the corner. You're dead. Pretty much that simple. Nice hits, confirming in the corner. Got some good meter. Got a level 2 now too. Here we go. Here we go. Nice, that's gonna kill. Oh, good burst there from Mike. And gets hit with Johnny's jump D. 1-1 for the rounds here. Reis making a comeback. Down the corner, keeping him in. Raw Potemkin Buster on Wake Up. The backdash Potemkin Buster on your Wake Up. Into an aerial pop buster. That's not going to kill. Oh, just out of range of 6K. 6H. That's a kill there. Score 1 point for Mike Z.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell? Do one. Let's rock.
That's exactly it. An opponent in the corner against a pot is a dead opponent. And An opponent waking up to justice bombs from across the screen is a dead opponent too. Good burst there. That was a very strong burst because it could have easily set up something for like a pop buster. Green health here. Looks like Reis is turning it back around. You know, Mike's very first round he won with green health. Okay, so we'll set this back up. Good backdash, avoiding the 2S from pot. Oh, ends up getting hit with the slide head. Good hits there. One round for Reis. All blocking. Get some good attacks in. Hits, nice hits. We're stuck in the corner again. You know, Potemkin's got pretty poor mobility, so you want to use that against him. Exploit their weaknesses. That's how you defeat your opponent. Good setup. Get a good combo. You also get some pretty good combos against Potemkin, so you might want to learn like extended combos against them. You might as well do more damage because you're doing less damage in general. So find a way to eke that out. Reis ends up evening it out, 1-1 here.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Rock.
Good hit there. Gonna have him stuck in the corner. Oh, not a good position. You know, he's it seems like Mikesy's going to do that even if he has the advantage. Him bursting is gonna keep you in the corner if you're just trying to escape, right? So that's often a good option. Yeah, I mean, I do the same sort of thing too if I want to keep my opponent in the corner. So that's kind of the burst point you want to look out for. Reis really got him on lockdown. One round. Dash up throw. Throw out a coin. Oh, counter hit. Oh, let's not quite be able to do the combo there. You know, Johnny has a different combo string if you're trying to combo against Johnny. He's got certain things that are a little bit different. Hits, nice hits. Oh, gets hit with the overhead. Another overhead. There's a death angle, knocks him away. So even though he got hit with Gigantor, he couldn't follow up with anything on it. Good backdash. Any backdash is not punished as a good backdash. Like burst. Oh no! Still stunned. Oh my god. That's it. So dirty. Okay, so you saw right there, Mike had super armor from that hammer fall, and when you hit somebody with a super armor, if that hit is normally supposed to buff up something of yours, it won't work. So, for example, he throws a coin. If the coin hits somebody during their super armor, even if they take the damage from the coin, it's not going to actually buff up your coin level. So you saw right there, he hit him with the during hammer fall and didn't upgrade his level. But he still has full meter. Mike not gonna survive this. Ooh, just a tap and he's dead. Locking the tight. Man, Mike really wanting this win. The cross-up ends up taking it. The Reis winning so far, 2-1. Again, if Reis wins this next one, it's gonna be a reset and I'll have to start all over again. The blocks there. Set up. Set up again, that's going to leave him in the corner. Good burst there from Mike. That was a really risky burst, though, to be honest. Reis could have easily thrown that one. Set up here. Oh, waking up next to Pop, but he's got a burst. So that's a good spot to burst there, just on your wake up. Burst is not just for combos. Oh, not a good position for Reis. Oh no. Just about to get dizzy too. Extend. Not enough meter to Roman cancel. Oh, that's gonna be it. That mix up at the end of the corner there. Run a throw. He was waiting for Mike to do something different. Oh, nice grab there. Good backdash to avoid the slide head by Reis. Nice attacks, getting a level 2. Nice set up there. Nice jump, very nice jump from Reis. Good backdash again there too. The backdash saved his life. Got a level 3 coin. I guess he's barely through that burst. Set up here, it's gonna kill. Reis is 1 round away from resetting here. Straight up pop buster. Can't do any follow combo on there like you saw he did against Soul. Playing some good footsie game here. Alright, Reis getting him in the corner. Might be able to tech out. Oh, not with the super. Nice. He knows your trajectory when you recover. Jumping right up at you. Keeping that air wall going. Just trying to get him not to move forward. Oh, this is going to hurt. An aerial Potemkin Buster doesn't actually do all that much damage. Just useful because it's an aerial Potemkin Buster. Heavenly Potemkin Buster. Oh my god, that's gonna kill! Oh man, super close. 2-2 here. Anyone's game. Mike wins this and it's over.
Heaven or hell. Duo. Let's rock.
You know, Mike used to pick the green Hulk color for Potemkin, but this whole tournament he went the ashen gray color. So he extend, get some fair meter from that. Oh, jumps up and gets heat knuckled. Full burst there. Reis going in. Just out of range of Tiger Knee Senga. Man, that's gonna... No, not quite kill, because you can't do it against Johnny. Not quite in range. He's looking to make a comeback here. He's got full meter. Goes for a Wakusai. Get that unblockable misfire. Good blocks on Heat Knuckle. Or on Judge Gauntlet. But hits the sword. Good Senga. Stepping up here. Dash up throw. Nice hits, nice hits. Look at this. Look at this strong round here by Reis. Full round. Make it perfect. There we go. That's a perfect. Ouch. Ouch. 1 point away from either a reset or a win. Nice avoiding the slide head. Oh, good setup there. Blocks, good blocks. Avoiding the heat knuckle. Not looking good for Potemkin here. He's going to end up waking up in the corner. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh no, that's not good for Johnny. Oh, that's gonna kill right there though. That's a reset. Reset.
Please select your character.
So instead of 3-2, now going back to 0-0. Let me just put an L next to Mike Z's name. Switch these scores back to 0. And we'll start it all over again here.
Duel. Let's rock.
First, trying to keep Pot at bay. So staying out of range of Pot, just going in, doing some good long range attacks. Trying to find a way to confirm too. Or something. Ooh, counter hit, that's gonna hurt. Nice hits. Going in. Oh, Tiger Knee and Senga. Roman canceled as well. Nice hits. This is going to be just about it here. Oh, good block. Not quite able to. There we go. That coin killed. Killed with a coin. Oh, vacuumed in with the 2S sort of Pot. Nice 2D there from Johnny. Good hits there, good hits. Nice attacks there. Man. Oh, again, that was Johnny dashing forward. Because Johnny's got the bunny hop, he's actually in the air in the middle of his dash, which means if he's in the air, he can't get pot bustered. So he actually saw Pot with a pot buster, even though he was close enough to do it. It's because Johnny was in the air. All right, it's now 1 point for Reis. Hits there. Trying to keep in the corner. It's a near counter hit. Good backdash there. Oh, gets hit. Trying to tag him out of Hammerfall. Backdashes a slide head. That very good job there from Reis. Johnny does have full meter. On level 2 from that coin there. Ain't able to kill. Oh. Throw. This combo's not going to kill. It is going to set him up for another OP attack. Got level 3. This fighter. Oh, super close there. Mike ends up taking the round. Attacks. A little bit of artifacting here. Alright, good attacks there, good attacks. Keeping him in the corner. Got a level 3 misfighter. Just used a little bit too early. Doesn't get punished for it. Very hard to punish misfighter level 3 because he's got such a long FRC point on it. Oh, nice 2D. That saved him from a pop buster. Oh, Judge Gauntlet ended up changing directions. And Mike Z wins 1 point there. It's now 1-1.
Heaven or hell.
Yeah, it's pretty rare for Mike. Lately, he's He used to do heat knuckle without extend a lot more. And he would do that because you'd be waking up next to him, of course. But then he started doing extend more and more because he gets like a ton of meter, like depending on his tension pulse, you can get like 25% meter just from the extend alone. Plus it does more damage. If they're in the corner, of course, go for the extend. But let's say you've got, 100% meter. Maybe it's not worth going for the extend anymore, because it knocks him so far away. Maybe he's actually being pretty conscientious about his meter position and not going for the extend because of that. Second time during hammer fall, so it cancels the move out. Johnny's still in a very good position here. Ooh, that was super risky. I was totally expecting a heat knuckle there. Solid attacks here. Looks like another round for Johnny. Good gold burst. There we go. Johnny takes it 2-1 so far. One game away, and Reis could take this.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock.
Hold on a second, guys. A little bit of slowdown here. I'll make sure we get the right game here for this grand finals. There's something slowing down my computer. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here. Making sure I do this so that we get some good, better quality for the video here. Discord decided to update while I had this whole thing open. I was got closed Discord, but now it's being finicky about it. So. I won't leave you guys hanging here. So, while this is loading, how have you guys been doing? I was talking about Pokemon earlier, because I know the new Pokemon's coming out. There's Disney Plus that actually just came out, too. I've been considering getting that. A lot of cool, like, cartoon shows and stuff I'd be interested in watching. Like the entire X-Men cartoon show is on there. The old one from the 1990s. There we go. All right. So let me just restart this round. Yeah, I saw that Chippendales Rescue Rangers. It's gargoyles. It's got DuckTales, Tailspin, a lot of stuff. Everything's just slowing down because it's been trying to close my Discord, so hold on. I hate to make you wait like this, guys. I'm so sorry. Just give it a minute here.
Please.
There we go. Okay. Loading up now. Alright, here we go. Back to this round. Juno, yes. I did record the casuals for that as well. I usually don't commentate on the casuals, but I'll upload all that to YouTube. Right on grand finals, right? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. It's gonna keep lagging for a bit, so I just want to give it some time to breathe. Things are good, things are closed. My CPU usage is good, I keep track of all of that. Okay, here we go. For realsies, grand finals. Reis versus Mike Z. Reis is from loser side, Mike Z's from loser side. Reis currently has 2 wins.
Heaven or hell. Duo. One. Let's rock.
Nice hit there. Good gold burst. Gonna get some solid meter off that. Blocks a string. Oh no, gets hit by a string. Keeps going. Used a lot of his meter to do that dead angle, but it saved him. The dead angle's a really good option. Just get a regular thrown there by Mike. Kind of interesting because no, that sucked. Kind of interesting because Wing Zero did the dash in, right? So he dashed in at Mike, and when he dashes in, he's immune to Pop Buster, and Pop Buster takes 3. Pop Buster takes 3 frames to activate, while a throw just takes 1. So if Johnny just throws on frame 1, then he still can't Pop Buster him from that. So Mike actually did the optimal punish by throwing him into the corner. So very strong choice there by Mike. Good pack dash on that. Tries to escape, gets hit by a coin, gets hit by a jump D into Senga. Stuck in the corner there. Johnny is a level 2, so it's going to help him out. Wakes up the Pop Buster. Good dead angle. Very good dead angle. Just keep him away. Do not let him be near you. Good backdashes. Good backdash. Alright, Reis 1 point away from taking this tournament. See if he can do it. Oh, Pop Bustered. Hits there, nice hits. Oh, Mike jumped out. Not want to get thrown from those setups there. Nice setup. Is this gonna kill? I don't think so. quite. Oh, is this it? I don't know if he's gonna finish it. That's not gonna kill. The 6K? Oh no! Oh my god, didn't know who else was gonna happen there. Oh man, super close here. Final game. Final game here. Whoever wins this wins the whole tournament. 2-2, both in loser side. Man. Nice, oh, nice anti-air, but still burst that. Run up throw. Oh, still, he butt slams the level 3 misfire, but still gets hit by the rest of it. Good setups there, good setups. Nice FRC is gonna be just about ready to kill. Like going for that, and it's a hit. Yeah, I could have teched it, but I'm not sure if teching was the right option, to be honest. You know, if you get aerial pop bustered, it is still scale damage, and if you tech out of it and you just get hit with the full aerial pop buster, that might have killed. Yeah, it's always the worst, Juno, when like you trade with somebody and their trade like leads to a combo and you're just getting like hit the whole time. Yeah, that's what I thought. Teching would have gotten you aerial pop buster just in general, and the black beat did less damage, so just don't tech. Good block. Oh, good block again from Mike. Now Reis is one single round away. Just barely able to do this. There we go. That's a win. That's a win. 3-2 for Reis. So you can see here Mike pulling up the next round. And then Mike not realizing that, oh, it's over. Reis won. He was miscounting. But there we go. Reis ends up winning this. Let's go back to our brackets here. We'll go through all this here. So Reis wins against, for the first one here, it was Reis versus Mike, 3-2. And then it reset. And the reset, Reis ends up winning against Mike again, 3-2. It's pretty common, right? That's what happened last time over at Game Realms. Over at Salty. Reis ended up beating Mike 3-2 from loser side, then won again 3-2 to loser side. All right, so that's going to be it here. Let's finish this tournament. Of course, my computer lagging like crazy from here, guys. I'm sorry about all that from the stop and that. But we're going to finish this real quick. I'll show the results, and then we'll be all set. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't already, join the Guilty Gear Discord. There's a lot of, not just cool people who'd like to talk on there, but really great resources on helping getting better at this game. What I always say is you can have a lot of fun in this game as long as you just kind of learn some basic things and just start trying them out, you know. We're gonna actually see about doing some online tournaments on the Switch version. So if you play on Switch, keep an eye on the Discord, see when we're gonna do it. It's gonna be sometime after Arc Revo, and it's gonna be a little bit spotty because there's, you know, all this holiday stuff going on. But we're going to start trying it out. So we'll announce it when things get ready for it. Thanks a lot to Cool Flare, who got promoted as our online coordinator lately. He does a lot of good work with Switch online tournaments and stuff too. So I'm really looking forward to that. We'll be streaming those tournaments on here also. But in the meantime, we've got our winners here. We've got Reis getting first place. So congrats on Reis beating Mike Z in grand finals. Mike Z getting second. Devita gets third place and lost to Reis in losers finals, 3-1. Then we've got Aligari, who got fourth place, lost to Devita. Tied for fifth, we've got Midiman and myself, ClassicFightingGamer, and then also tied for seventh, we've got Juno and Shodan. Again, major props for Shodan for showing up. He last entered at our beginners tournament, so him showing up is that's exactly the kind of stuff I wanted to see from our beginners tournament. More participation from that. So perfect. And guys, I just want to say thanks a lot for watching. Any of you guys who are watching me on Twitch, it actually really helps out the conversation and stuff. Really helps the quality of the videos, and these have been really picking up a lot on YouTube. So everybody who's been watching on YouTube too, really appreciate it. Not just for like my exposure, but for Guilty Gear's exposure. I love this game. I want this game to do a lot better, and I want to see more of you guys join the Discord. We got a lot of people who've been joining the Discord lately. The game's been doing really well. A lot more interest in it since the Guilty Gear 2020 Arc Revo announcement, or the Arc Live announcement, and it's been doing great. So if you're interested in watching more of this, for those of you who are on YouTube, I'm gonna have links up here, so you'll be able to check out other tournaments that have happened, and also Kumites. Kumites are a great way to learn characters and stuff like that. We archive videos on the Discord. We give you resources for how to get better, things like that too. You'll be able to check out the Discord link in the description as well. Play Guilty Gear. Yes. Thank you, Hano. Hano plays Guilty Gear too. He's on the Discord. You can bug him on there. Well, other than that, have a good night, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Again, I really appreciate it. It helps everything out. You guys have a good night. Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching our SoCal Guilty Gear +R tournament. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're interested in getting into this game, you can check out our Discord server. There's a ton of great players who love to help people learn the game. Put a link in the description for that. If you want to see more +R content, you can just subscribe to my channel for updates. I'll leave another tournament in the card here to my left. Also, there's some great +R Kumites on my channel. Kumites are great for seeing how a certain character can play. You can check out the Kumite playlist over down here too. Lastly, you can check on my Twitch channel if you want to watch me live. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 p.m. Pacific time. Well, hopefully I'll see you guys there, and have a great night.